being who we are and bringing our full selves to work is very important. And when we talk about the C-suite and who's in charge of bringing a diversity initiative to our organizations, it is not for the CEOs. It is for the CEOs, of course, but it's for every person in the organization to create a culture that is welcoming, inviting, and inclusive. Because no matter if the CEO has a charge or if the executive teams create these wonderful inclusive programs, and there's hiring managers or managers who are not adhering to these programs, then they're not effective, right? So you have the hiring managers who have these charge and they're not being accountable or held accountable to these programs, then it creates this cancer in the organization to where, you know, it doesn't work. So you can't hold them accountable, or you can't, they won't work, and you don't have the same effect, right? So you have these pretty programs and you have these pretty memos that sit on the walls, or you have them when you have your onboarding and you say what a wonderful culture that you have in theory, and in practice, they're not the same. So what we're charged with is moving from performative measures to it being normative. And that is a really big charge in what I teach. Let's move from performative to where these things are normative. We have where executives will ask me, how do I do this? How do I make my employees feel that they're welcome? How do I make them feel inclusive? How do I know what they want? How do I know what they want to see? And I have a super complicated answer for them. It's ask. It's not complicated at all. You ask them. And I don't know why it's so hard for them to ask, because that's the only way to get to it. Like, I can't give you the answers. I wish that I could give you this program that works and it's super effective, but I can't, because you have to, what I know and what I want is going to be different from what Kenny wants. Kenny wants something different than what Catherine wants. And to think that it's going to be more expensive, or it's going to cost you more or something to have these individualized plans, it won't. You know, it's going to be more cost effective to have programs and policies in place that are going to help your employees to be the best people they can be.